Let's get into it.
Got one that can see.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Eiffel Tower evacuation news that's not for everybody. It's a short and sweet segment, short and sweet. We're going to start doing these short and sweet segments here on the Visual Disturbance channel. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed at all, if you're new to the Visual Disturbance channel, welcome, and thank you all for being here. It's going to be a short and sweet segment. We are going to be doing these periodically throughout the time when there's breaking news and whatnot. So I thought this was interesting for a News Is Not For Everybody program. Guess what happened over there at Paris? Guess what happened to the Eiffel Tower? We got this police arrested a man climbing the Eiffel Tower, promoting an evacuation hours before closing the ceremony. With everything that it's been a train wreck with this whole narrative when it comes to the Olympics, it'll drive a man mad. But I want to talk about this real quick before we move forward with the program here. So check this out. So this man supposedly was, scaling the Eiffel Tower. And here's what's so funny about it. According to the article, according to TMZ, the incident started happening and went down on Sunday afternoon, just 3 hours before the start of the Olympics closing ceremony. Imagine that, a closing ceremony, forcing the French police to evacuate the area around the tower. It's unclear where the climber kicked off his ascend, so he's ascending. Whatever, but he spotted gaining some serious height around the tower, viewing the deck up on top of the Eiffel Tower. So here's where it gets really interesting. If you're new to the Visual Disturbance channel, I cover a lot of controversial topics. Go down to some conspiracy rabbit holes. We talk about different things, ancient things, giants, pre-antediluvian, whatever. We talk about all kinds of stuff. When it comes to this, though, this Eiffel Tower breaking news, a short and sweet segment of News Is Not For Everybody. Check this out. This is where it gets really bizarre. Visitors were escorted away by police around 3 p.m. Imagine that. And here's where it gets even funnier. And some tourists even being stuck on the second floor for around 30 minutes. Might as well just throw some 33s up in there, you know what I mean? I just thought it was interesting. 3 p.m., 30 minutes, they're on the second floor for 30 minutes. Why not? Just how ironic. It could have been 25 minutes. It could have been 20 minutes. It was 30 minutes. And, 3 p.m. segment there. So apparently, this gentleman was shirtless, and we're going to get into that. It's kind of interesting. They're like, yeah, it's a shirtless man. I guess he watched too many Tarzan movies when he was a kid. Or maybe it was just some kind of stunt. Probably somebody paid him a lot of money. Or, there's all kinds of weird stuff. What is going on in our world? It seems like everybody's just upside down, and people are going mad. Like, people are going insane. They're just... It's the weirdest thing to be alive in 2024 and seeing all the madness that's going around our world. But let's watch a little clip from this and see what you guys think.
There's a dude climbing the Eiffel Tower. He just passed the blue ring. I don't think he's wearing a shirt.
So there you have it. So if you're looking at that and you're having to concentrate on what in the world's going on and how does a man scale the Eiffel Tower anyways when there's supposedly a venue, an event, the Olympics at the Eiffel Tower, supposedly security. So all I'm hearing is with all these, let's just say, things that's happening around the world, security seems to be very short and sweet. They're like a little short on the draw as far as making sure everything's locked, secured. I shouldn't say that term, but there's certain things that they should take into applications when they're going to be pulling off these events. And how does a man scale the Eiffel Tower if they don't allow him to do it? So there's just some food for thought. But anyways, folks, welcome to Breaking News, little short and sweet programs. We're going to be doing these periodically through the Visual Disturbance channel. I hope everybody enjoys it. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Just keep your head on a swivel, folks, because, you know, everything seems like it's coming off the rails, literally. And if you get, you know, if you go to the Eiffel Tower over in that area, I guess they just allow you to take, you know, hey, if you're a rock climber, start climbing, you know. The time is now. We'll watch you for a couple hours, and then we might call some authorities to try to, you know, maybe clean everything up as far as let's get him down from the Eiffel Tower. So I thought that was a little bizarre. I don't know how he done it, but I guess, like I said, I guess he was able to do that through watching so many programming television shows when he was a child, and he learned how to scale the Eiffel Tower in 2024. There's a little insert for fun and humor. Like I always say, on the News Is Not For Everybody program, it's always a little fun-filled plug-in of humor. But this is serious, folks. How does this happen? Comment below. Let me know what you think. Guys, it's getting bizarre and more weirder as the time goes on in 2024. What's 2025 going to hold? We'll find out. But subscribe. Thank you all for attending with me on this breaking news. Well, we're going to call it, I was going to call it sugar and sweet. That'd be just too weird, right? I was going to say short and sweet segment. I hope y'all enjoy it. Subscribe, and thank you for being part of the Visual Disturbance community. Hit that like button, the subscribe button. Brian Reese, Visual Disturbance, I am out. See you on the next one.
Huh?